I'm losing weight, which I was. I was looking really good at that time.
That's what we all say, Liam.
At that time.
At that time. And then I pulled up to my street, and there was a bunch of fire trucks. I'm like, oh, man, someone's house is burning down. This is awful. And as I got closer, it was like, wow, my house is blocked off. Shit. I get out of my car. I'm like, hey, man, that's my house. Like, can I get in? He's like, you got to park your car somewhere else. But, yeah, you can come and, like, stare. Like, there's not much you can do. So I ran in, and the first thing I said is, like, I'm my 8 little brother. I'm like, Aiden, what the fuck did you do? Nothing.
As he puts the fire behind his back.
What do you mean? Just the fire.
He's shoving fire into his pockets.
A bunch of raccoons came and I got scared.
They all had lighters. It was gasoline.
It's not even holding
One
a
of the
torch.
firemen did run out with my cat, and he was looking pretty suspicious.
Your cat?
Yeah, the cat was just like, Dad, they know.
Now I play the waiting
Have
game.
you seen that meme online of like
I've
cats
only
being
seen memes offline.
Those cats, pictures of cats being saved from fires, and they're all sad. And then there's one that's like freaking out. He's like, "Yes, 'twas I that set the blaze."
No, I haven't seen that, but that's great.
I'll see if I can find that. Also, this is a good test. Nothing later. Anyway, welcome to the Brooks and Zach 100 Years Podcast. I'm Brooks.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, that's Zach over there.
I'm the Ringo of the group.
That's Josh, the Ringo of the group. And there's Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Classic.
So we've made it
I
out
don't know what
of
else to say.
we've made it out of the
That's
forest.
right.
Halloween month is over. We're all tired of that shit. So now we can go back to just being normal, and we don't have any stuff though. So we're gonna have
normal.
Yeah, you do the air quotes thing. Yeah.
I thought you were doing the Nixon thing for some reason.
Yeah,
there you go.
You,
my God, you're Nixon and you're Henry Kissinger. Oh my God.
Who I found out
is.
is not Jewish.
Yeah, but he looks super. Wait, no, it's
Josh!
No, wait, no, hold on.
He's Jewish, he can say that.
No, isn't he Jewish?
No, after you said, I don't know why, but like I was talking to my dad, and I was like, yeah, Henry, because after that podcast where you're so adamant about talking about how he was Jewish, I talked to my dad. I was like, yeah, he was Jewish, and he was like, no, he wasn't. Where'd you hear that? I'm like, oh, and I just walked away, and then I started like hardcore searching through the internet and like going through books and like a library, like a montage of me like, what?
Where are you putting the strings?
Everything's a lie.
German.
Oh, I guess
It was just a German guy.
There's just two strings, and one's connected to Jew, one's connected to not Jew.
This is my defense. The only reason why I thought he was Jewish is because during one of the Nixon recordings, Nixon said he was a filthy Jew.
I think because it was Nixon, he just sort of said that.
Yeah. So you can understand why I thought that.
Yeah.
Also, while we're on the topic of you being wrong, another thing you were wrong.
Okay.
This only
Why don't you just burn my house down?
Well, it's only 2, so it's okay. Other than that,
sure.
you're a smart
Point
fellow.
out all the things
You're
I
a
do
smart
wrong.
fellow, and I
Okay.
appreciate you.
Okay.
Wait, we're on podcast, right?
Yeah.
Trashkovich, you son of a bitch! I fucking hate you.
Why?
Also, we're below the Mason-Dixon line.
Are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Mason-Dixon line's between Maryland and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought Maryland was right above it.
No, we're below it.
No,
Well,
this straight line.
Hopefully,
between...
if we're smart enough, we'll be right above it in the future.
Yeah. Let's move that line down a bit.
Yeah. Let's put it right underneath.
I don't want to be classified as a Southerner.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, that's what it is.
But the South still doesn't. They don't accept us. They don't like us. Which
Yeah.
I'm totally cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So we're kind of both
Exactly.
right.
We're the cool kid. No one wants to hang out
No,
with.
we're the adopted
All
redheaded
the
stepchild.
states are like, we should have our slaves back. And I'm like, come on, guys. I mean, Richard
the only-
Pryor is cool.
The only reason we were part of the union is because DC was like,
It was literally this.
pretty much.
It's just
Pretty
like-
much. It was like,
they're like-
look, guys, we'll let you keep your slaves as long as you stay in the union.
Look, just can you paint them white face?
They're like, motherfucker, we are not going to have our capital in the middle of the fucking South.
Yeah.
Pretty much what they were like. All right, guys.
Listen here, you pieces of shit.
So now,
Just say you're a
They
part
sit
of
in a
us.
chair backwards like, let me rap with you. Like, what?
so now I know Liam listens to the podcast to hear the things I say. So he's like, oh my God, I have to make sure this is right.
That's exactly what
Don't hold your breath. I say a lot of stupid shit.
It's in one year. I'm on the computer over here. I got like 6 encyclopedias over here. I'm just writing stuff down. Like,
You've got like a board of people that are coming to you with paperwork. They're like, look, we think this is right, but we're not sure.
Here you go, Mr. Liam. Is this correct? You're like, I don't know. Is it on the podcast?
yes, It's all wrong. Everything's
Segue.
Burn it down.
Segue. Since we are talking about the podcast, I think now is a good time to bring up the mystery that I'm starting to talk about.
Wait, hold on. Also, weren't we testing before? What happened with that?
That stuff's gonna be saved probably and slotted in later.
Oh, so all the terrible things I just said.
I'll cut out the terrible things you said about Connor, Nathan, and Matt.
And I said gay as a joke, not as in like an insult.
Wait, so if I say a bunch of obscenities, you'll have to bleep them?
Depends on the obscenity.
Yeah, you just can't say the
It really
N-word.
just depends on how much time he has.
Yeah.
Usually, it's the N-word you can't say, and depending on the context.
Yeah.
Or if you're saying
God
damn it!
He said it jokingly, so I guess sure.
What about gay retard?
This is what happens when you have a bunch of white privileged boys in a room.
Oh my god, shut up, Tumblr.
I just want to be a different color, okay? And a different gender.
I'm starting to...
You already have Jewish under your belt.
Sort of. I only have Jewish relatives.
got fat
I've been to a synagogue twice in my life.
I'm
Me too,
starting
so
to try to wane us. I'm starting to try to wane us off of saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a slow process, but I feel like we're getting towards
If we
that.
keep doing that, the alt-right will start listening to us and it's like, be like, yeah, see, they're expressing their rights.
I don't know, one of them's Jewish.
Well, we'll fix that.
Okay.
One of them just has a big
So,
nose.
anyway, after all that horribleness,
There's gotta be someone else.
the mystery is, I know Josh knows about it because we were talking about it. I don't know if I brought it up with you two guys.
I didn't listen.
But if you're looking at the YouTube channel, this is a YouTube statistics. We're looking at like a few of the comments. Yeah, go on that, and then we get the first one here on the 55th episode. This man named Chaos Wizard with his profile.
We're talking
picture,
about you, Chaos Wizard.
with his profile picture is just like a zoomed in Tim Allen face. His first comment was, that was a nice voice crack. Yeah. His first comment was, a steamy one tonight, lads. His next one was, I was choking at home too at the near-death experience highlight. And then it was, for 56 horror monsters, easily my top 10th anime. And then we get some comments on the bridge thing. And then on episode 57, this reminds me of the time I left a comment on this video.
That one might be my favorite.
Minisode 8. Sometimes sawdust will build up in my saw, clogging it and leaving it unable to function. On a highlight, junk in the trunk. One in the pink. Hip hip hooray. The wonders of Mr. Hooky Hook. As someone who fucks, this product is just what I was looking for. And just today, on the most recent episode, 58, imagine the look on his face when I open the casket and this podcast is inside. We're on to you, Chaos Wizard. We don't know who you are.
Is it Connor?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, because Connor.
He said the word lad.
Because because this is Connor's account right here. I know because
he can make another account,
but he's not that clever.
He is Scottish.
I love you, Connor. I know you listen to the podcast.
Does he really?
Yeah, he does.
Oh man,
like,
Connor, you got better things to do.
he doesn't.
Just recently, he sent us a text in the group chat. He's like, "Well, I'm caught up on Brooks and Zach 100 Years, so I have nothing to do." But yeah, so this guy
is listening to hour-long podcast. I didn't think anyone listened to it. Like,
and
I like making content.
He's the Leho.
Like I want
so
people.
So was Leho ever like a commenter or no? Someone
no, it was just a guy we made up.
Okay, I always thought it was like someone.
But within the context of the story, he's real. He's our canonical first fan.
Canonical first Taiwanese fan. Fan.
Because what came of it was like. When we first started doing the podcast, I was looking at the stats on SoundCloud, and there was someone who was always listening in Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah, or Thailand, or whatever it was.
No, it's
Taiwan. They're probably still listening, and they're like, well, these guys are fucking assholes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's more my lack of geography knowledge than anything else. So
come on, I don't have a lack of that.
Eventually
we'll
bring
you can't rip off my necklace.
No, I have a thing for you, and I fucking left it at home. I had a string that I was going to give to you. It wasn't like a piece of string, it was like an actual necklace thing. Like an actual necklace.
I'm done leaving. Oh yeah.
I support the sound effects is what I meant to say. I'm very tired, and I'm much more sick than I was before. My arm feels better.
Don't touch me.
No.
Bad.
We'll be the same.
Bad.
I'll shave my head and we'll be the same.
Okay. So, Chaos Wizard. The interesting thing about him is he did not just dump all of these comments like all at once, he will like comment on them when they come out, which is interesting. Or like he'll view like one or two of them at the same time and leave the comments.
Are you Chaos Wizard?
I am not Chaos Wizard.
I don't believe you.
Here,
promise me you
are. You not Chaos Wizard?
I'm not. Do you think I'm?
Wait, when was there? I'm trying to think. In the last podcast, when was there a coffin?
Fucking knows. Who
opened a
cares?
coffin
When
at the
did we talk
podcast
about
sometime.
saws?
Maybe it was the sign-off?
I don't think it's a reference to a specific thing.
I think he just, like, he hears something and he's like, well, this is what I'm making the comment about.
I don't think he's even watching them.
There's a good chance he's not even watching them, which is why I'm not too sure if he's an actual fan or just, like, some guy who's, like, having a laugh.
So,
which either one we're good with because we like the attention, but
look,
whatever.
If it keeps up, we'll have to make a video about him.
Josh had an idea for that.
This is the thing. This is what we're going to do, alright? Chaos Wizard, you have won the grand prize of our number one fan, and
you won the
Definitely
competition
definitely
that's been running for a while now.
Yeah, since we began.
The competition was tight. It came down to a few finalists, but you pulled it out, Chaos Wizard.
So
you did it.
Your prize is Zach. We will send you Zach. You just need to give us your social security number, your name, age, your address, and we'll give you Zach.
Your
You're
PO
going
box.
home, boy.
I'm going home? Back to space?
Chaos Wizard. Chaos Wizard. I feel so stupid saying that. Like, just saying.
We don't know.
That's part of the joke. It's in our heads, man.
Stupid. If you're actually listening to this, make one of the comments Billabong. All right. We got this.
Billabong.
What if he spells it wrong? Then does that count?
What is Billabong from? That sounds really familiar.
It's a company.
It's a company.
That's not what I was remembering.
But also a Billabong is Australian slang for a certain body of water that I don't feel like using.
Yeah, it's the water within a bong is what it is.
No, actually not at all.
That's
another thing. That's another thing you're wrong about. That's another thing.
I'm thinking about Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Yeah, they say it in there.
Okay.
We really need to stop. We really need to stop talking over each other.
It's kind of hard with 4 people.
Yeah, it was that crazy guy. He's like, yes, I want to write Billabong.
Was it Chris Hardwick?
Who?
He's in that.
That was in Tales of the
I
Borderlands.
absolutely love
That wasn't in.
Don't watch him for
Borderlands.
like his fake TV personality. Listen to the Nerdist. Like that's
okay.
Like, that's his that's who he actually is. He's an actual funny comedian.
He annoys the shit out of me.
Yeah, don't watch The Talking Dead. He knows that people hate him for that.
Yeah.
But At Midnight's very funny and
I don't like him on At Midnight. It drives me insane.
I love that.
I think he's an ass.
Oh, he is absolutely not.
He is in his 40s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you know he's not an asshole.
Yeah.
I didn't say an asshole, I said an ass.
No, he is great. I love that man.
Hey, why is it you can say ass but not asshole on like TV?
Because ass means donkey, asshole means you're asshole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a human body part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you can't say leg on TV.
Yeah.
You cannot.
That's why you can't say finger.
Yeah.
Or sphincter.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. When Game of Thrones, they say little.
Yeah. Is that what they do?
Exactly. They bleep Game of Thrones just for the word finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else stays.
Yeah.
So, have you noticed my art yet?
Yeah.
Is that why?
Because I am Chaos Wizard.
Oh no. Are you Chaos Wizard? Oh.
I don't have enough time on my hands to do that.
I think you do. You just.
I really don't.
Because I don't give a shit if they're making fun of us or whatever. It's just I need to know if it's someone we know or don't know.
Yeah,
that's more important.
Yeah,
that's the mystery.
Chaos Wizard, you can make fun of us all you want because we find it amusing. We think it's funny.
I don't give him permission.
Zach,
really,
Zach? You have a Pokemon pin on.
You
It's a pin. Thank you. It's not a badge. I had to get something to replace the necklace.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was drunk. I wasn't, but let's just say I was.
You were just in a lot of pain.
It makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give you the necklace.
I'll give you the money. I'll give you
So yeah, let's find some topics for the podcast.
Aren't we going? Don't we need to go to that inn over there? Wasn't that the plan?
Oh yeah. Well,
I thought we just just plowed through that. Fuck it.
no, we still need to go inside the inn so we have someplace to stay for tonight. Because the only thing we have is this recording equipment, and then we can just talk about different stuff. Okay.
Let's walk over there. We walked.
That was you were knocking on the door. See, that's walking. That's how we know we're walking.
Wait. So we're over here, and the inn's over there. I knocked on the door of the inn, and now we're walking.
I didn't say it was the door of the inn. I said it was that random door laying on the ground there.
Oh, well then.
Doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not spooky.
Yeah, this is where
anymore.
Jim Morrison was
Doesn't
born.
matter. It doesn't matter.
You motherfucker.
Fuck off.
I know.
Anyway,
I know music jokes.
Let's go to the inn here. So.
Brooks, not like that.
Christ.
You're hitting the recording.
You don't know if they're old.
It's an inn. You just kind of walk in, and there'll probably be somebody at a desk.
You walk.
It's like a hotel.
Have you ever gone to a hotel and just knocked on the door like, "Excuse me, sir, let me in. I would like
Do
to
you have
rent
any
a
rooms?
I would like to buy all of your rooms. All of my rooms. All of your rooms.
I have all my oil with me.
I want all of your vacancies.
All the tenants? Yes, give them to me.
They are mine now.
That took a dark turn.
Yeah, it did.
And then the receptionist is like, "Oh, well, we have somebody else reserving all the residents today. Can you come back at a different time?"
Who is it?
Right,
More
this
Mr.
joke-
Rich.
Stop. This joke has gone too far.
Let's just go
It needs
inside.
to stop.
Oh. I was gonna have a
It's
joke.
time to stop.
It was gonna be two rich guys, and there was gonna be Mr. Rich Von Rich, and then more Mr. Rich Von Rich, and like that was.
Monty money bags.
There you go. They were gonna have a conflict, and they were gonna fight.
Isn't it from Spyro?
It is from Spyro.
This is a pretty nice inn here. He's like,
Yeah,
is there anyone at the front desk? I'm gonna ring the bell. Hello? Hello?
Hello and welcome to my inn.
Are you a vampire?
Yes.
Oh
Jesus.
no! We tried the Halloween month and like none of the ideas worked the way we wanted to, and it was really stressful, and we all had stuff going on, and like it was a whole mess. We're just doing a normal episode now,
Brooks,
so
not,
just
not,
go.
not everybody
Just
knows
go.
the podcast.
Just no,
You
Zach.
could-
Just
you could
go, go.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we're not doing a Halloween.
If you were
thing
here a
anymore.
week earlier, but you know.
Yeah.
Do you have any other people we can talk to?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hold on, guys.
Yes, and?
I'm gonna leave now.
All right.
You said yes.
Yeah, I know. I just
Your
made
yes and thing's getting annoying.
It's okay. Shh, the adults are talking.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hi. Hi. We'd like to get a room, please.
That's what room?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We don't know
room,
the
the
inn.
biggest room. Biggest room.
Do you want the one room or the other room? We got the other room too, and then after that there's another room, and then
What's
there's
your
another
favorite room? What's your favorite room?
My favorite room?
Yeah?
My favorite room?
Are you guys noticing how his eyes are rolling back into his head as he says that?
My
It's
We're
freaking
gonna
me
live
out.
here. See, I didn't say we're
favorite
gonna die
room?
here. We're gonna live here. That's what it is. And that's much as worse.
My favorite room is this room. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we just gotta follow him then.
Play the music.
no music playing.
No, there isn't.
It's probably in his head. I wish I could develop a device that could... Oh, he stopped.
What room would you guys like?
The
Did
red
we
room.
already go through this?
Red room.
The red room?
Is there a
Yes.
red room?
The red room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we like the red
The
room.
red room.
Yes, we want the red room.
Here's the keys to the red room.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your stay.
Thank you. We appreciate your service.
Let me go get Gob Santral. He was waiting outside for us.
Why does he do that? We walk somewhere and then he just stops and doesn't follow.
He's just staring at paintings.
I think it's like narcolepsy, but like, you know, his
I don't
entire
think
body
that's
He
what
shuts
that
down.
is.
just
It's not
kept
that he sleeps.
staring
it's-
at that painting of all those people in that park.
All right.
Let's just open this room up.
Gob Central, get over here.
It speaks to me.
No, it doesn't.
It speaks.
Come on.
I can find that same image on Google. All right, get over here.
Alright.
Alright, so this room's pretty nice.
I call bed. Boom. I fell on the ground. I went to jump and I fell on the ground. All right, I'm sleeping on the ground tonight.
Okay, so we do have a predicament. There's only one bed. It's a very large one, but there's only one.
Well, he's sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josh gets the ground. Me and Zach get the bed. Liam, I don't know about you.
You
Yeah, that's fine.
just
that's a
all
good
sleep in
answer.
the same bed. You fucking God.
No, I said you sleep on the ground. Zach and I
No,
sleep
I
in the
said
bed.
all you sleep in the bed.
I just googled artsy art just to see what would pop up. That looks like a lot of things Gob Santral.
Are those people banging? Like, what the fuck is this? Is this the Twin Towers having sex? Like, look at that.
It's up for interpretation.
yeah, it is. It really is.
Okay, so does anyone have a topic for us? I was just kind of like burned out from the whole woods thing. So, like, you guys do that. So,
I got a sort of new freelance thing at NIH.
All right.
So
The hell's an NIH?
The National Institute of Health.
That sounds interesting.
It's not.
I saw you were showing Hooky Hook to your mom.
Yeah.
In the NIH.
Yeah, so I went there because, like, I met the guy.
And, like, she was about to make a comment about Liam, but it got cut off.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Oh, god damn it.
She thinks you're cute.
That's weird.
Look, can you just bang my mom? I don't
No.
want my dad anymore. Anyways, so
Oh,
I went there before, but, like, now, like, I had, like, a quote-unquote interview with the guy, like, at their video production thing. And I thought it was great because, like, I was a little worried because I didn't bring my resume because, like, I was told not to. I was like, I don't know what this is. And the guy was like, look, man, I'm going to be straight up. This job fucking sucks. And I was like, oh, all right then. And he was like, look, he's like, so what they do is, like, they do, like, a lot of filming of conferences of people, like, you know, talking about their science thing they're working on.
They're
sciencing?
sciencing?
Yeah, how hard they're sciencing and with all the money.
That sounds like the internship I had at the local TV station,
Yeah,
where you did the exact same thing. It
Yeah.
also fucking sucks.
Yeah. So just to talk about what NIH is, imagine a high school that gets government money. That's exactly what it is. Like, the entire day, I had to hear about how
So
much.
a high school?
Yeah. Well, you know, more
Weird.
government money. Like, government grants is what I
He
meant.
just says shit.
Now you understand the show. So I the guy showed me around. He was like, yeah, this, and then he, like, pulled up this presentation that was going on, and it was like of the genome project about DNA and stuff. And I was
Right.
like, oh, that's interesting. And he's like, look how fucking awful this slide, like this, like, PowerPoint this guy's doing. Look at all this fucking text. You can't fucking read it. Like, do you want this job? And I was like, if you're gonna pay me, I don't really care, dude. And, like, I met everyone there, and everyone really does not like their job there or has any interest in it.
a lot?
I have no idea.
It's kind of like question number one.
No, because
Like, how much am I getting paid?
I'm not gonna work there as, like, an employee. I'll be there as, like, a freelancer, so I have to set my own thing. So I'm gonna ask for a one-on-one.
Oh, like the red versus blue, yeah.
What?
That's a
Agent
reference.
Washington.
Yeah.
I watched one
That'd be
episode of
fucking
that and then, like, stopped.
It's good.
No,
Well,
I
it
don't
starts off bad. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like any
Very
internet
fair.
show. It starts off and then improves as it goes.
But yeah, I went there and, like, so, like, no one cares about their job there. Like, for any terrorists out there, you can easily blow up NIH. I wouldn't.
Whoa.
Like, no, like, there's.
We don't know who the fuck this magic wizard or whatever the hell his name is.
Guys, I
Chaos.
think the house is bugged.
no, it's just they're so lax there. It's like it's ridiculous.
It's almost as if you want us to talk about that.
But anyway, so
That's why you said that specifically.
that was my thing. So Liam, Mr. Hooky Hook, was played at a government facility. I showed my mom, and she liked it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of people just showing things randomly, Matt Papora just randomly texted me. I didn't have his number. I don't know how he got my number, but it's like, Zach, did I just watch you shave your head for a movie trailer? I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
So a while ago, it was at this one movie theater in Baltimore or something like that. I can't remember which one it is. It was like a small movie theater. But they're just like, hey, Zach, we need an actor. You want to just come there and, like, have your head shaved just so we can have, like, what not to do during the movies. Like, it would be, like, one of those slow panning shots of the person texting, talking, and then me having my head shaved. And then just, like, escalating.
That's kind of great.
And then like, is Zach just having his head shaved for a movie? I'm like, yeah, why not? I had to get a haircut anyway. Like, did you get paid? I'm like, no.
That's pretty cool.
No, it was for exposure.
Oh, God.
Exposure. Oh, wait, that's a joke between me, Ben, and Johnny. No one gets that here.
No.
Well.
Unless Ben and Johnny. Are Ben and Johnny Chaos Wizard?
Maybe
No, that would be
together.
I'm going to
weird.
keep bringing this shit up. I am on the case.
But I know
You're-
Ben Mabe is listening.
Wait, did you look at the YouTube channel?
Yes, I did.
There's nothing on there.
All of it's private. Like, there's no videos, and all of, like, what, like, his subscriptions and likes and stuff, that's all, like, private. So it's
Did
like,
you
there's
Google-
nothing there.
Alright, you
Did
obviously...
you Google Chaos Wizard? Is that what you're gonna do?
Okay, let's see.
Let's
No,
see
no,
what
keep-
happens when you
keep
Google
talking,
Chaos
Keep
Wizard.
talking. I'll
This
do my own
episode will be
research.
titled The Mystery of Chaos Wizard.
God damn it.
Actually,
Jack.
it won't be, because we need to bait him into seeing if he actually listens to it, so I'll call it, like, some random thing.
Yeah.
But that, if you're listening,
Stand
this
for
is
him.
the topic of the episode, is, like,
Yeah.
the mystery of Chaos
Who the
Wizard.
hell is this guy? Is it someone we
It
know?
could be a
Alright,
girl.
so the first result is
No, it's
Space
not.
1992, The Rise of the Chaos Wizards. It's an album.
Okay.
Can I play any of these songs?
Wait, who was it?
Maybe it's a clue. Maybe a clue will be embedded.
we'll
Is
have
Tim
to-
Allen on this record?
What if it is? Like, we see a music video and there's Tim Allen walking in the background, we're like, oh my god, it's all connected.
And we start going down like this really long rabbit hole. It's
And then we die.
Yeah.
Like The Ring.
This is Chaos Wizards.
Can
I'm
we
gonna
play
play. I'm gonna
this?
play 15
that's
seconds.
also
of it.
copyrighted.
Yeah, hold on, 15 seconds.
Oh, it's like a live show is what it is.
That's enough of that. All right.
So it's like a power metal band.
Yeah.
Chaos
I'm gonna check
Wizard.
that shit out.
Tim
Are you into power
Allen.
metal conversation as well?
I'm into everything. Except for country. Fuck country.
So you lied
Hey,
to me. You just
hey.
lied to me is what it is.
Johnny Cash, man.
I like Johnny Cash. I like
Yeah.
the old stuff.
Yeah, the old new country is what's garbage.
The funny thing is a lot of country I'll listen to and be like, wow, you shouldn't be able to say that on a song. But then Johnny Cash was probably a huge racist.
No.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Well, he has that song, The General Lee.
Yeah.
But how involved? Like,
Confederacy.
I like,
the band has the song "The Night They Drove Down to Dixie," and they sang that with black people during the last waltz. Like, just because you talk about the Civil War doesn't make you a racist. Unless you're a Civil War historian, then you're secretly a racist.
Wrong.
I know you're listening, Dad.
Everyone that talks about the Civil War ever
Is a racist,
is a racist.
including Abraham Lincoln,
Especially
who was like, "We gotta make the Civil War stop." And he's like, "Did he just say the N-word?" No, guys, he said the Civil War. Oh,
Stop saying that!
dude! Like, come on.
he's like, now to give my
All right,
Gettysburg
so my
address.
assumption
He's
was
like,
stupid.
fucking racist.
Okay, I know you don't like talking about politics, but this
Yeah.
is funny. I was
Oh,
on
yeah.
Main Street, and they had that big old Trump Pence sign, and it was,
Is it the one with the dick carved into it?
yeah, it was all mutilated and destroyed,
Yeah.
and then there was a sticker on top of it that said, vandalized by the intolerant. And then, shut up, hold up.
Okay.
The first thing that popped into my head was that one thing from The Princess Bride, like, you say that word, but I don't think you know what it means.
I filmed that for a thing I'm working on, and the thing that I thought was really funny was I was like, it says it was vandalized by the intolerant, but it was put up by the intolerant.
Exactly.
Ironic.
If you're intolerant of intolerance, does that make you intolerant?
Like it's one thing. I at this point, I'll admit, I understand if you're voting for Trump because he's the Republican.
Okay.
And you can
Real
cut it. I
quick.
just gotta say words.
Okay. I was gonna say, because I was gonna point out that Zach is like really intently like doing.
I don't know why I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing some kind of cipher.
D E F G H I. It's 8,
He's trying to.
9. All
He's
right.
trying
What the
to.
fuck are
He's
you
trying to
doing?
figure out the code of Chaos Wizard.
He's trying. No, is he trying to see if they make like coordinates, like their longitude or latitude? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Yes.
This isn't Close Encounters of the Third Kind,
Like-
Zach. That's not how that works.
Like Liam was talking about like his stuff, and then I just look over and Zach is like counting on his fingers. And I see on his phone.
No,
it says
I
Chaos
saw him
Wizard.
doing that the entire time. I just wasn't gonna give him the bait or give him the catch. Give him the.
You're a special case.
He's an asshole. He is. Are you gonna bleep asshole?
Well,
No,
what
I'm
was the
not
thing you were gonna say?
asshole.
Okay, yeah, right. I can at this point I understand because I've talked to a lot of people. If there's a lot of people out there voting for Trump because they don't trust Hillary or just because they're Republicans,
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
That's I'm not gonna say that's fine, but I don't understand it either. But okay, what sticks out to me is the people that like put the signs in their yard and are adamantly for him.
Yeah.
Those are the people to stay away from because they probably want to kill anyone that's.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like if there's Trump Pence signs in your neighborhood,
Yeah.
you know who's racist.
Yeah.
You know who to stay away from.
No, this is what I thought
Like,
was
honey,
funny.
don't trick or treat at that house.
This is what I thought was funny. Not all Trump supporters are racists, but all racists are Trump supporters.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that thing of like, not all people with mustaches are pedophiles.
Yeah.
But all pedophiles have
I was about to
mustaches.
say that exactly.
Yeah. In my mind, it's just like I go up to someone who's voting for Trump and they're white and fairly privileged,
Whoa.
and I'm like, like if you, I know like you're doing this and like you don't trust Hillary and you're voting Republican, but have you ever considered that voting for Trump may be bad for like African Americans and like
Gays
and
Hispanics,
and all of these people who aren't you.
Yeah.
Do you ever consider that this might be bad for people who aren't you?
I I despise him not because of like.
I cracked it.
No, did you?
I cracked it. Chaos Wizard, Chaos, 3, 8, 1, 15, 19, that's 46. Half of 46 is 23. Then you got Wizard, which is...
Oh my god.
You add it all up together, it's 32 plus 26 plus 23. 23, and then 32 is 23 backwards. 26 is 2 and 6, but you divide 6 by the 3, and it's another 2, and then 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 of them, there's a 4, and then 3. It's 23! It's 23!
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
it's 23!
Okay. So who is he?
What?
He's 23, didn't you hear him?
Okay, so we
Here,
have his
put
age.
those numbers into Google Maps and see where they go.
Okay, we'll do that real quick.
Wait, who do we know that's 23 years old?
A lot of people.
Is Matt 23?
Is Matt 23?
Yeah. Matt is
Oh.
actually 23.
I didn't
If it's
know that.
actually Matt, that'd be hilarious.
That would be amazing. That would be incredibly clever for him. I'd be like, Jesus Christ.
And Matt would be like, it was an accident. Zach knew the whole...
I fucking...
Oh, just to say this real quick, my whole thing is like, no matter what you say about Trump, there's one thing that I don't think anyone should support, and that his
Pence.
vice president Pence believes in gay conversion therapy.
Right!
There's nothing political about that. That's just evil.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's how you know the gays for Trump thing doesn't exist.
And what really bothered me is like recently he came out and he was like Pence made a statement. He was like, all right, Trump is gonna sort of like step back from saying his like support for the LGBTQ community, and like that didn't get a whole lot of coverage because like one, Mike Pence said it, so no one gives a shit. But like
He's so collected though. Everybody's like, "Oh wow, what an asshole!" Like,
Yeah,
he
like
sounds pretty.
I'll see on Twitter.
he sounds pretty.
I'll see on Twitter, and like Bryan Cranston will be like, he's just like, well, Trump may be crazy, but it's sad to see like a good guy like Mike Pence be dragged into that. I'm like, Bryan Cranston, that's not Mike Pence literally signed a bill that can get gay couples arrested for asking for a marriage license.
Yeah, and then he had another thing where it was like if you wanted to get treatment for AIDS, you'd have to go to a gay conversion camp.
Also,
Welcome to the Brooks and Zach 100 Years Political Podcast.
Look, there's gay Republicans, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but they're not voting for
That's they're like, look, dude.
They're like, well, we're fucked.
We've been trying for years here.
yeah,
But, my theory, I started
You have
thinking
a
about
theory?
this. Theory, yeah.
I'll see how much of this I keep.
My idea,
trying to find how to
but
type
my
it
idea what it's coming down to is, I honestly believe whoever's going to be the next president, whether it's Hillary or Trump, will get impeached. I think they'll do something stupid because both of them are very rash and not the quickest to the whip. You know what I mean? So they'll do something stupid. The other party will impeach them.
I feel like
Sure.
I think we're
but
voting for the vice
but
president.
But the thing is,
I feel like the thing with Hillary though, I think it'll be more likely that they try to impeach
yeah,
her.
yeah. But they can't find anything to impeach her for that isn't incredibly illegal.
Yeah,
True.
out of everyone who will know how to deal with that, it would be Hillary.
Yeah. There's no
That's really funny.
there's no doubt in my mind Republicans will try to impeach Hillary, and there's no doubt in my mind Democrats will try and
And Republicans.
Yeah, and Republicans will be like, look, all right, we fucked up, but come on, help us out on this. But I feel like Trump's more likely to be impeached.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I feel like
he's-
just in case, Kane would make a fine president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays harmonica. I like that. I
Yeah.
play harmonica, and I am also white.
See,
You're Tim Kaine!
Tim Kaine has the benefit of being the only out of all of these four. He doesn't really have a reason for people to hate him.
Yeah.
As far as I know,
He's just the white bread of the group.
He's chill as shit.
yeah. So like
He's even like, I'm super Catholic, guys. So Republicans are like, well, at least
Yeah.
he thinks Republicans are like,
Oh?
he believes in a Jesus.
people hate Hillary because she's like, to a lot of people, the embodiment of like the bad politician
of like career politics
and everything, and then like people hate Trump and Pence for obvious reasons that everybody should hate them for.
Yeah.
But Tim Kaine's like the odd man out, where he's just like, I'm just sort of here.
I'll speak Spanish and play harmonica to myself, guys.
He was just kind
And
of
that's
like,
all I know him for.
Yeah.
Until we find out he like molested someone, and then we're like, well, then we just.
Probably.
See,
I hope not.
See, I said if we don't have much of an audience to divide, so like, and the election. This is going to be the last episode before the election, and then afterwards we don't really have to talk about it that much.
I hope not.
So I might as well like keep like some of
So the
this
secret
like,
police
because
comes
we
and
make
takes us away.
because we make points, but like I
talked against the fear of Trump.
I don't think Hillary is nearly as bad as people make her out to be, and
No,
I feel like she's very experienced, probably more than a lot of other people
Yeah.
in politics, to be able to have this job. Also, if nothing else, she opens the door for female presidents.
Yeah.
And, like, she's not perfect, but I feel like with that door open, we can get, like, a really good female president down the line.
Regardless of what you think, and the same thing with Barack Obama, I'm like, of course I'm going to vote for the first black president. Of course I'm going to vote for the first woman president. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, it's amazing that someone got this far.
Yeah.
Being not white.
Yeah.
Honestly...
Or having a dick.
Yeah.
When it came down to last election, senior year of high school, I just didn't give a shit who won. I liked them both. I liked Barack Obama and I liked Romney. Yeah. I thought they would both be fine presidents.
There's things about Mitt Romney I didn't like, but I feel like he would have made like a fine president.
Yeah,
like it's just
if I could have voted, I would have voted Obama, but I wasn't worried.
He seemed like he was going to be like another George Bush senior, not junior, but like senior.
Right.
Like he's one of those Republicans where it's like
if it was junior, we'd be no.
Yeah. He's one of those.
But GW is so cute.
Oh, I love him.
He's
hilarious.
He's cute, but he can be very easily manipulated and controlled by one of the most evil people in the world, Dick Cheney.
I feel so sorry for him because he wanted to help people. He really did.
He there's a really good documentary about like the things he did to try and help mothers who had AIDS.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, this is what I hope would be remembered, other than Iraq. And like it's good because he was like, while everyone was worried about like the war in the Middle East, he was like, look, no, we really need to like focus on making sure these women who have AIDS and our mothers are like helped, and like everyone's like, fuck that.
He really wanted to help out Darfur, but his cabinet was like, no oil there.
Yeah, there's this really good
what does the rat say? They cut off the rat of the head and it doesn't land on a country that has oil. They're like, no, not that.
There's this really good series online called...
Okay, guys.
Ruin all the Republican fans.
Yeah, sorry, but...
I like Bush.
Yeah.
I do.
There's this really good series online called Loose Cannon by this very funny person named Lindsay Ellis, and she does the series, and it basically... different interpretations of different things over the course of like pop culture, and she had an episode about 9/11, which was really good. Yeah, and it had this really good point. Yeah, no, I also showed Zach the video, and so he liked the Bollywood parts.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was laughing at the 9/11.
Oh, okay. All right. This national tragedy where real people died.
Probably.
Probably. Have you seen the memes you made of me?
Oh well. We all make mistakes.
That was not one of them.
Okay.
Not one of them. You're proud of your work.
Time heals all.
I'm a little proud of my work. Okay. As long as those memes don't leave our friend group, it's fine.
The horrible ones have not. But I have put my face on a couple things.
I noticed your Twitter profile.
It doesn't show the rest of it.
Yeah, I know. It just shows the Tom's Tank Engine part. Anyway, in the 9/11 episode that she did, there was this really good bit where she's just like, things have changed a lot over the course of like 15, 16 years. Because after this happened, this was what our president said at the time. And then it has a clip of Bush saying, he's like, this is a terrorist attack by a select group. We should not blame our Muslim brothers and sisters for this. This does not represent the faith as a whole. And then it immediately cuts to Trump being like, we should just ban all Muslims. Trump's like, I genuinely believe all Muslims are out to kill us. We need to destroy them. Yeah. We need to go after their families.
I know. I've seen it, Liam. I know. Yeah, I know.
Do you have a folder of all of them?
Oh, that was from the...
No, I'm just skipping through this.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah. That one I like.
The one I'm really proud of
that
was
my favorite. That's actually just a picture of you is what it is.
The one that I'm really proud of... Oh, I'll probably include that in something sometime. I did one of my...
If we ever do highlights, use that for it.
Who is... Do you know who that person is?
Chaos the Battle of Wizards. It makes sense now.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay. Chaos the Battles of Wizards is a turn-based tactics computer game, and it was released on the ZX Spectrum.
Did you put those numbers in, and that's what came up?
No, I've been putting in a lot of numbers. It did not pop up with coordinates, so I decided to redo my math and did a lot of other stuff.
Forgot to carry.
So you redid your math, and it came out Chaos Wizards PC game.
He forgot to carry the 1, so now he's at a PC game.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, it's Chaos 10 Wizard 9 is what I had to look up. Because if you look, here's my math to check out.
Yeah, let me see.
You see, you got all the numbers, and you add them up, and then you add the single digits by themselves, and then you get 10-9. Chaos 10 Wizard 9.
Okay.
It's coming together.
So this person's 19 years old then.
What?
If you put 10 and 9 together, then 19.
It's not
Or
that
it's
simple.
or it's an age.
Or it's too simple. You're not using your head.
Or it's an
You're
age
thinking with
range,
your
right?
ass, Josh.
It could be anyone from the age 19 to 23.
That's our friend group.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
See, Brooks is doing
they're
it.
in here.
All right.
They're in the room.
But back to what you were saying about Bush being like, it's not all our Muslim brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
That reminds me of when McCain was running, and
oh, you talking about the video with the woman? She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you go ahead.
She was like, hey, I just don't want a Muslim president.
Screenshot his
And
comments.
he's
You
like,
gotta send me
and
the
then
comments.
McCain
I need to
snatches
see
the
the
mic,
comments.
and he's like,
yeah, he takes
Nope.
He's like, no,
And
he
you
is
need to
not a
decipher his
Muslim. He's
comments,
someone we
Brooks.
just disagree on things on. All right.
Fucking on to you,
Zach,
Chaos
stop.
Wizard.
just because he's a
Zach,
Muslim.
stop
Yeah.
talking. We're trying to not talk
he
over
was.
each other.
No, I
it's
know I
like
got
the thing
it.
is
You
with
gotta
Mitt
wait.
Romney,
That's what he
George
wants. He
Bush
wants
Jr.,
chaos.
And McCain is like, they're the
I'll
Republicans
just
that are
start
probably
screen
aren't
capping all
racist,
of his
but believe in
comments
like things
and,
that
like,
kind of
the videos that they
hurt
go
black
along
people.
with.
But like their thing is like, look, let's not be seen as the racist group. Whereas Trump is like, hey, if they're votes, who fucking cares if they're racists?
McCain, listening to him talk recently, especially, there's not much I disagree with him on.
He's
I think
definitely
he's
changed since the 90s. Since he
Yeah.
couldn't impeach Bill Clinton, or well, I mean,
obviously Newt hasn't.
Yeah,
Newt is
yeah.
still a fucking psychopath.
Newt is awful.
Newt is a walking cancer.
Yeah.
Him and Mayor Rudy Giuliani, who I used to like seeing on Seinfeld. Now I look at him and go like, "You're horrible."
Yeah. Giuliani is walking cancer, and Newt Gingrich. You guys know like the story,
Yeah.
like behind it of him and his wife in the '80s,
Yeah,
right? That
yeah.
started the whole chain of awful.
Yeah.
Zach probably doesn't know. So there's this guy named Newt Gingrich.
Okay.
And
Your dad probly likes him.
I know my
I've never
dad
had
likes
say
him.
that name, I think.
Sorry, Dad. I know you like Newt Gingrich. I'm sorry about this.
I don't.
Josh doesn't. But in the '80s, like he had his wife got cancer, and then he was about to run for office for like Senate. So he went to the like cancer ward, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm gonna start running for political office, and I'm gonna need my wife by my side. So here's divorce papers. I want you to sign these." My wife, who is in bed with cancer right now,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went through like he's had more mistresses and
Yeah.
divorces than Trump.
Yeah.
Or Bill
Which
Clinton,
is-
the man he tried to impeach.
Yeah, and he tried to impeach Clinton
Yeah.
for getting a BJ under a table.
Yeah. I love his answer too when like they asked him like, why did you do all this stuff? He's like, look, I was working really hard for America, and essentially his answer was like, I did it because of patriotism.
Who said that?
Newt Gingrich.
Oh,
When he was asked
oh,
about this,
Jesus
his answer was
Christ.
like, look, I did it for America.
And recently that one girl, I forgot her name on Fox
Megyn
News.
Kelly.
Yeah, he
I
was
saw
all
that.
like, "You're obviously obsessed with sex because you keep bringing up sex scandals."
I feel bad for her.
Megyn Kelly has become a person who I disagree with on a lot of stuff, but I respect her because
yeah.
It's
she's,
her. It's her.
she's a good person.
It's her and Anderson Cooper where I just look. I'm like, get out of there! Like you're fucking ruining your career.
It's like, you're better than this.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yeah, you can do so much better.
Get the fuck out.
It's the ship is already halfway underwater. There's no saving it, and it's called the SSGOP.
There's one lifeboat left. Go work for John Oliver.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Colbert had a good piece on the whole.
I guess this is I'll make this the election episode.
This is the
so people
Chaos Wizard, and we're obviously liberals.
Yeah.
I'm fairly independent. It's
No,
just,
yeah.
especially with this election,
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
super fucking liberal.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Like, I'm...
I'll be fair.
On a regular basis, I'd be like, both sides have good ideas. I just
yeah,
pick and choose
same.
which
if
ideas
this
I
was
like.
say it was like whatever Kasich versus Hillary, I'd be like, yeah, it's really policies, but Republicans hate Donald Trump. Like,
Donald Trump is.
they're like George Bush Sr.'s voting for Hillary Clinton for fuck's sake.
yeah.
Most I was listening to NPR and a lot of
Fucking
shut up.
Look, I'm independent. I was listening to NPR.
NPR is pretty.
No, I like NPR too.
They're pretty. They're not liberal media as bad as MSNBC.
They're like journalists and actually do their job.
Yes.
See, we'll have the two storyline things real quick. Let's cut back to the Chaos Wizard storyline. Zach, what do you got?
Going back to Zach on the breaking news of Chaos Wizard.
We need Zach to have a chance to talk about.
All right,
this.
so we found out he's between 19 and 23. His first comment was a steamy one tonight, lads. Not correct capitalization. No punctuation at the end. I deciphered it. It means he was going to meet us on the Steam application at 1 a.m. It was him first trying to reach out to to us. Then the second message he sent was, I was choking at home too. I'm trying to decipher it right now, but he capitalized I, and he put a period at the end of a sentence.
Hold on.
So you can tell he's a lot more serious this time. He's not happy. It showed by the proper capitalization. I don't know. I've got a lot more comments to sift through.
Zach, you're losing hair and you're bleeding in
Stop.
your nose.
I don't need to know this. I just need to know the chaos.
Wait, hold on. I have a question. How did you get he was looking for people on Steam from the Steamy one?
Because Steam won for 1 a.m. and then Tonight Lads.
Oh, you could follow. Okay.
Thank you, Brooks.
Yeah.
I need you on my side.
I'm on your side.
I need you on my side.
I'm on your side.
Alright, go back to your shit. I need concentration.
I don't know how, but it ended up we're the sane ones.
Anyway, back to the policies, politics. I was listening to the NPR, and apparently a lot of Republican senators, representatives, mayors, this, that, the other thing.
Yeah.
They're writing in like McCain.
Yeah, I heard
like
the
that.
same thing. Yeah.
They're like, fuck this. McCain's probably gonna
see it when you see like Paul Ryan or like Marco Rubio being interviewed. They're like, so you support Donald Trump? He's like, look, I support the nominee of my party who I'm voting for, and like none of them want to say Trump.
I forgot who it was, but it was some senator, I believe, or governor, and he was being interviewed on Fox News, and before they were officially rolling, like they were doing his makeup and setting his mic, you heard a voice go, so are you gonna vote for Donald Trump or Ted Cruz? And he goes, well, would I rather be shot or stabbed?
Yeah.
And he was like a hardcore Republican.
That's great.
Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of Republicans really hate Ted Cruz.
If nothing else,
they hate where their party is right now.
Yeah. If nothing else, hopefully the events that will precede Hillary Clinton winning the election will be the GOP as it is will break up. The moderate Republicans will form their own party,
which will probably just be the Libertarians.
And then the crazy Trump people will form their own thing.
And they'll just slowly die off.
See, what's going to happen is it's going to split, but the ones you were talking about, the more moderate ones, they're going to stick with the GOP. They're going to be libertarian, but they're going to still call themselves Republicans, and it's going to be the GOP still. And then the other ones are going to break off and form something called, like, I don't know.
I don't know about that, because, like, do they... At this point, if you think of the Republican Party as like not just a political party, but as a brand, it's like just straight up poison and everything. Moderates cannot look at it and be like, "Oh, that's something I support."
But what I'm saying is they're going to change everything. Just keep the name so you can get votes.
Yeah,
Probably,
mainly because like they're having this realization, like, all right, us not admitting that we've lost the culture wars is clearly killing us.
Yeah.
So, like, I actually found something recently, and believe it or not, it's actually almost done, and it will come out after the election.
You say that a lot.
Cool.
No,
you're always saying your stuff will come out after the election.
No, I can actually send you the cut of it tonight. Actually.
Oh, I'd love to watch that.
Yeah,
I'll watch it after I get home from work.
I gotta finish filming it with Josh Bowen, who has been incredibly nice, and he's really helped out a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So. What's left? I'm
having a staring contest with the Bob Central.
So
I didn't consider the Tim Allen image.
Why didn't you consider the Tim Allen?
That's like the first thing you should consider.
I know.
Just throw all this out.
Hold on, stop. Is it Tim Allen or Alan Tim?
Oh my god!
I think it's Tim Allen.
Yeah,
don't be stupid, Liam.
I don't even know who Alan Tim is.
Neither do I. Maybe.
Oh my god! What if he's an Alan Wrench named him?
Okay, so I think that's enough for our like political part of this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, like
the quote unquote political part.
Where are we at?
We're at about like this is like minus the test, which I'll find somewhere. So we're at about like maybe 48 minutes in.
Okay,
so we can like talk about just a bit more like random like stuff and like pop culture, or whatever. But like for those listening and who are like,
just fucking around.
He's into it. He doesn't have anything else to do.
What do you think I'm doing, Liam? You think this is a joke? You think this is a game? I gotta go. I got it.
He's already down the rabbit hole. He needs to find out what's on the other side.
So we know it's
not a joke anymore. This is real life, Liam.
If you don't agree with a lot of the stuff we said, that's fine. That's like
who fucking cares?
Go fuck yourself.
Nobody.
Go
it
fuck
doesn't
yourself,
matter.
you piece of shit.
No, exactly.
That's not how I haven't been following.
That's not how politics works.
Oh, okay.
Politics is about being able to come together despite disagreements.
Yeah.
And maybe things aren't working like that recently.
As long as you're not alt-right and want people to die for their
if you don't,
qualities of birth.
If you're not alt-right and don't want to demolish our democracy and replace it with a pseudo monarchy, then we will respect your opinions.
Exactly.
Everyone has something to bring to the table. We usually agree on all.
Just to tie this up real quick, one of my friends had asked me, like, "Are you proud to be a Democrat?" I'm like, "Well, that's asking if I'm proud to be wearing a jacket." Like, what I'm registered at doesn't make who I am. Like, someone, I forgot who it was. It was a late night host said this on Bill Maher. She was like, I can easily see myself voting as a Republican. Of course, everything has to clearly change about it. But, like, your political identity is not what makes you. Like, we all have friends who are conservative. Like, we're not like, oh, they're all evil, they need to die. Yeah, there's a lot of assholes in their party
There's a quote out there, that says, voting should not be a form of self-expression. No, like, I feel like it's like your political views, like anything else about you, can change over time, and it can be very fluid depending on the context of the situation. And if nothing else, we hope people get that out of this. Whereas, right now with this political climate, we are thinking this one way, but in the future, who knows what it's going to be like. Yeah. So
I mean, we probably will easily become whatever the Republican Party becomes. We'll probably all become Republicans. I mean, that's the whole thing. The whole baby boomer generation are now Republicans. Yeah, because they used to be Democratic, and they had the whole thing of well, we know what having big government's like. It's fucking Nixon, and we don't want goddamn Nixon again. Yeah, he was a Republican. Things change. Things change over time. Oh my god, he found it. Back to Zach on the breaking news of Chaos Wizard.
When I looked up the Tim Allen smiling image, it's this one. I found the image that was his.
You found the exact one.
It was from Pinterest.
Holy shit!
He's been watching since Pinterest. Oh, I got to delete our Pinterest. I got to get rid of it.
When was Pinterest?
That was one of the first things when I'm like, Zach, we should get the podcast out on different things. And then he's just like, I have a Pinterest. I'm like, why?
Wait, is there anything of the podcast on Pinterest?
I don't think so.
There's not, but he knew.
I think he just said, it would be he's like, hey, so follow our Twitters. And he'd be like, follow our Pinterest. I'm like, why do we have a Pinterest?
Yeah. Can we do something
this girl did heroin.
Jesus Christ, Scott, Sandra, Liam.
I don't know.
On there that I'm trying to send.
But it's a girl I went to elementary school with.
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm gonna talk about this. Shut up. And she disappeared in 4th grade, and
what do you mean she disappeared?
She moved, I think is the correct
okay.
I don't think that counts as disappearing.
I thought you meant she was kidnapped or ran away.
I thought you meant like back of the milk carton type of situation.
Yeah.
But I was on the Instagram, and not too long ago she posted, "I've been clean for 3 days." And then it was #no needles, and I'm like, that's very fucking hilarious.
That's not funny.
All right, I get the dark humor of it, but congratulations, woman who is sober. Very good job. Keep that up.
I don't think she is anymore.
God damn it, Liam. you are the cancer of this podcast. It used to be Zach, then it was me, and now it's you. Next it'll be Brooks.
We keep transferring the cancer.
Brooks. It was always Brooks.
I'm the cancer that won't die.
He's the tumor, and we're the cancer that's coming out of the tumor.
I just find humor in a lot of terrible things.
No, so do I, but I don't understand the joke about that.
Life is inherently meaningless, and death is hilarious.
Says your shirt.
Pretty much.
Liam is wearing a shirt of a Grim Reaper hanging out and said terminally chill.
He's drunk.
Oh, nice.
On poison?
Yeah. No.
Well, no, it's 2 X's.
Oh.
It's not poison.
That's
3 X's
moonshine.
poison?
3 X's is really strong.
3 X's is sex.
He's got a red solo cup.
God.
And he's in a recliner.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking
shit. Got his scythe.
And the whole thing's black and white except for his cup because he stands for communism.
Because it's a red solo cup.
It's a metaphor.
It stands for party.
I'm an artist.
It stands for chaos.
Chaos.
Okay, real quick.
Throw up a chaos wizard.
Real quick. So Zach, what's your progress on chaos?
I'm current.
Since you haven't been adding anything to the political.
I have deciphered 3 of his comments at this point. I'm working on the 4th.
Okay.
He said I was choking at home too. I already elaborated on that one. And his next one said, easily my top 10th anime. He's continuing the pattern of proper capitalization and punctuation, but not grammar. He said
top 10th anime?
Yeah. Why would he say top 10th anime? Easily stands for EA Sports. I love you. Obviously. Because EASILY. EA Sports. I love you.
Yeah, EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah. I love you.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's only the game. Why you have to be mad?
What?
You haven't seen that?
I'm gonna show that to you.
Oh, I
after.
thought you had an original thing, and I was like, that was hilarious.
It's a meme. It's a meme.
There was another
It's
one
a
I
meme.
saw. Just censor it because it's gonna be bad. But it was EA Sports. Fuck.
Jesus Christ!
It's just a guy wearing a white sheet.
You've
I'm like,
used it twice already.
One of the ones I like is this little girl with a Game Boy, and she's like, "Why is it Game Boy? Why can't it be Game Girl? Why can't it be Game Boy and Girl? Why can't it be Game Boy, Game Girl?" And he goes, well, "Why you have to be mad? It's only gay."
Fine,
whenever-
brothers. That was what that was from.
Whenever Zach says the N-word, can you just replace it with Richard Pryor saying the N-word?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I'll think about it, then I'll be like, that's too much work.
Zach's a racist.
that's fine.
I won't make edits if I don't have to. That's my policy.
But when he says my top 10th, it auto-corrected by accident because he meant to say his top 10th anime.
Okay.
Like, he's an avid camper, and we can gather that.
All right, so
I think you're digging into the wrong hole here.
List
I don't think so.
off the things that we know.
They're
about
like,
him.
okay, Zach, the rabbit hole. Here it is. The rabbit hole is right here, and you're next to it with a shovel, like digging. He's like, I'll find it.
That's literally what I was going to say.
I mean, it's got to curve at some point. I'll find it. So okay,
So we know he is between 19 and 23. He
Okay.
has Steam.
okay.
He gets serious sometimes, and he's an avid camper.
He also thinks the podcast is dead, which is weird because it's not a living entity. Stupid.
Oh my god.
Or it's some sort of surprise because he said he was shocked when he opened the casket and the podcast was there.
All right, so he's a gravedigger.
Maybe he knows
Brooks,
something
promise
we
me you're
don't.
not the
Dude,
chaos
don't
wizard.
say
I'm
that
not
word.
chaos.
Promise
wizard.
me.
I promise you.
Stop
Okay,
saying that,
remember the
man.
Minecraft?
You know I have a
This is
narrative
different.
of gravediggers. I'm allowed to say that
This is
word.
not that.
I like how we're not even going to explain that. Remember the Minecraft thing? It's not like that.
It's not like that.
What's the Minecraft?
It's a long
I'm
story.
actually honest when I say I'm not chaos wizard.
Are you talking about that time where Brooks was like, "You want to see a magic trick?" and then he just took a disc of Minecraft and shoved it up his ass? Because I remember.
Honestly, if I knew how to use
That
the
was
YouTubes,
not easy to get
I'd,
out.
I'd probably
There was a
be
lot
him,
of
but
work.
I don't know how to
It was
use
not
the
mine,
YouTubes.
thankfully.
That's
But
fair.
It took me
Yeah, it was
forever to
mine.
figure out
You
how to
just
like
took
our
mine.
videos. Because apparently I'm 86.
Oh.
you don't know how to run the YouTubes?
I do now.
You do now?
Because I've just never used it.
Oh, okay.
Until this.
Oh man,
What's your username?
Fucking no.
You know what I remembered, and I
think it's just
completely
my
forgot to
email.
do. I meant to and this was back when we made the
I'll comment on
trailer
something.
for our channel. I was gonna put this on my channel and have a link to the podcast, and I never did that.
Oh, okay.
I should do that.
Yeah.
So we can get more subscribers.
Yeah.
I
And
can
then
do that today, actually.
And then I'm talking to my one friend Andrew because I don't know how to
Kowalski?
use Reddit. Yeah.
okay.
It's just like we
Yeah.
keep using people's last names. I don't know if we should be doing that. Whatever.
You can censor it.
Yeah, I'll just I won't
Take
even
it out.
censor it. I'll just cut them, and just only use the first name. But yeah, Andrew, I went to him. I'm like, hey, I don't know how Reddits go, and none of us have enough karma on any accounts in order to post things. Can you both post this thing and also show me how to do it so I can do it myself in the future? Because it's kind of lame to be like, hey, can you please share our video, please? But
How do you get karma?
you get karma from getting upvotes by
Oh.
you have to
So we have to say a lot of racist things.
It's still.
I mean-
Liam just gave me that solemn head up and down agree.
It's Reddit, so yeah.
Did he change his
This
image?
is not 4chan.
Oh, yeah.
There's a very
We gotta make a 4chan, guys.
there's a very clear progression, like from severity of it goes from Reddit to 4chan to 8chan to whatever the alt-right
8chan?
uses. Yeah, that's a real thing of people who thought that 4chan wasn't open enough to say all the horrible racist things they wanted to.
I'm looking that shit up.
Also, all of these sites have a history of child porn usage. and-
That's the reason why I've never been to 4chan. Because I was like, what if I find some?
yeah, I'm like,
God damn it, Zach! Don't do that.
No, I use 4chan. They're super adamant about it not being on that.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's why they go to 8chan because that doesn't have that.
So they
rule.
can find
So
their child porn on
the
it.
second you said child porn, I stopped searching 8chan.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
So is it safe for me to go on 4chan now?
Yeah, pretty much.
I probably won't.
Yeah, it's
Just go to the.
It's like that thing of
just look up funny stuff from 4chan later. Cut out the middleman.
Just go to the page, sexy, beautiful women.
it's like
Because it's women.
He commented on the 55th episode.
it's like
right?
when you see
Yeah.
an old field in probably somewhere like England We're like, oh yeah, this used to be an old like mine factory field, but all the mines are gone, and you're like, I don't believe that. I clearly don't believe that.
Alright, I subscribe to him and I'm gonna get a notification every time he does something.
Good. You're gonna start tracking his movements.
You're what we call a psychopath.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
That was to the guy that's gonna do the comment on this.
What if I was Chaos Wizard this whole time?
I would do this.
You almost poured water
Here,
on.
I'm gonna comment on the 58th, and then we'll all have Liam's YouTube account.
That's gonna be
Flashback.
for me to cut out later. See, it's echoey on me, so hopefully we fix that now.
Well, it's not echoey. You're just like a little dull.
You sound a bit tinny.
Yeah, tinny. Tinny is what I meant. I mean, I meant dull as in like real world. Like, you know.
That's stupid.
I'm slow.
Wait, fuck! How do I comment on things?
You go down to where it says comments.
Oh, gee whiz! I liked it.
Oh, that's good.
You're really helping us out here.
Yeah, you're supporting the channel.
There's so much iDubbbz on my phone.
See, there's comments down.
Stop!
No one's doing anything. You're doing this to yourself.
Go down.
Did I disable comments?
No,
No,
comment
it's
right there.
Yeah,
Comments,
it's at the bottom, dude.
and then write comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's there. We
He's
know
everywhere.
We know Chaos Wizard commented on
He's
it.
here. He's there. He's everywhere. Making the days. Come on, know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't know what you're
It's the
talking.
Beatles. Here, there, everywhere. You know that song.
I vaguely know that song.
God damn it! I'm going home.
Okay, I think
You know,
now's about the
don't
time
have
to
to
wrap it up. So that was
Am I getting a ride from you?
that was our
Yeah.
political
Yes.
that was our
Do you want
political
food?
episode.
I don't want
Like we
food.
couldn't really avoid doing it like with the election. I mean, we
I
could
don't
have,
have
but we
my
sort of
car,
just naturally
so I need to
like
get it
went
back
that way.
when I
So I think it's time to do the plugs and the sign off.
Alright, same sign off.
Remember everybody, after this Tuesday, we won't have to talk about this stuff anymore.
Yeah.
What stuff?
Election stuff.
Oh, right, that's the 8th. My
Yeah.
parents tried to convince me that
It was the
on
28th.
Do you want to go with me and my sister?
9th. No, we
Oh.
don't have the same voting place.
Oh, we had this conversation.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Stupid.
Stupid idiot.
Liam, do you want to go with us?
Sure, I probably won't have a car because God hates me.
See, I can drive you.
You want to do me a favor?
Ayo!
If you see something crazy, like I don't know, maybe a rump supporter, can you film it for me?
I'll grab it on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, or your camera or whatever.
There's a very fair chance that Westminster will have like the whole
Yeah.
Trump watchdog thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
what?
is very scary.
So like Trump believes that like the voting, which is weird because he's like the voting system rigged. That's what is rigged. That's why you all need to go out and vote. Because I'm like, oh, like if you believed it's rigged, then like why even?
Yeah,
ask?
it's actually making people not want to go out to vote when
Yeah.
he's saying it's rigged.
He's pretty much admitted he lost. by
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
So like he has this whole thing. It's like I need you all out there watching to make sure someone isn't walking in 5 times to vote, which is insane because nobody even wants to do it one time.
I forgot which state it is, but Trump supporters are tried to vote twice.
Is it
Yeah, the
Florida? Why do I feel like it's Florida?
I think it might have been like Michigan or something.
Oh.
But like
the northern Florida.
it was just like the first case of voter fraud for this election came in, and it was a Trump supporter.
That's amazing.
Oh, okay.
That's
But yeah,
brilliant.
basically
He
he's
also
just like
has Russia working for him.
yeah, but basically he's just like, hey, you guys, you can sign up on my website to be a poll watcher. Just go out, keep an eye on your local polls, see for any suspicious people.
You know,
He
like
just-
if they've got different colors on them.
And actual like people that do the whole poll watching thing, like, because that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like they hire people to make sure everything's on the up and up. They're like, no, stop it, Trump.
Yeah.
You can't do that. These
Yeah.
people aren't poll watchers. They cannot be sporting
It's just
Trump
like
signs at
Full Frontal with Samantha Bee, which is a great show, had this great
Yeah.
segment where like the correspondents were interviewing Trump supporters. She's like, so would you say if Hillary was like, you know, saying like if she thought she was going to lose and she was saying, oh, the whole thing's rigged,
Yeah.
what do you think about that? And the Trump supporters like, oh, that's lame. He's like, yeah, you should just. He's like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. You should
Just admit your loss.
Yeah, admit your loss. She's like, yeah, lose like a man. And the Trump supporter's like, yeah, lose like a man. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
I love her. She's incredibly clever.
How do I change my name on the YouTubes?
I don't think you can.
You can't.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be my full fucking name?
Oh, no, there's that.
There's a way to change it, yeah.
Oh, is there?
You have to do that on the computer, though. I don't think
Yeah.
you can
Oh!
And it
I don't have
requires
one of
your
those.
email and social security number.
Yeah,
And
just give me
some
all
blood.
those.
Give
I
me a
mean,
little bit of
for
blood.
my
Guys,
personal
I'm on day
a
5
lot.
of yoga.
for my personal YouTube channel that has like my subscriptions and where I'm eventually gonna put my own stuff like that, I just use my real name for that because I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
if
like
anybody wants to
if
use
I'm
me
gonna
for
start
their
putting my
YouTube
name out
videos,
there,
I'm-
then like might as well like
Yeah.
I'm
start.
available.
Yeah. So
Life
anyway,
is meaningless.
we've this is the most political this podcast will ever get. So don't worry
Until
about
next
that.
election.
Yeah, until we're like, there's a fucking racist robot now for the Republicans. I don't know how this happened.
I'd probably vote for that.
The
That's kind of
racist
hilarious.
robot? Really?
If Skynet's going
if
to
I
be in
did
charge,
this?
let
Don't
Skynet
rip
be
off
in
my
charge.
necklace again.
No, I'm
Okay,
going off
let's-
your ears.
Oh.
Let's do the plugs and the sign off. So, as usual, these episodes go up every Sunday on SoundCloud, so you can follow us there. You can also follow us on iTunes. If you subscribe to the show, give it a rating, give it a review. All of that helps the show out and helps spread around and helps people notice it.
Like an STD.
Yes, exactly. Spread this
Spread that shit
spread
around.
this show
Don't
like an
fucking
STD.
wear a condom like a wuss. You stick it in there and you come.
I don't know if you should.
Wow, that was intense.
Look, I just want people to watch
So,
our show and fuck
squeeze
my
it
Okay,
in.
dick.
Cheesy
so
on Twitter,
I'm
100 Years
on
Podcast.
Twitter. We're all just yelling. This is all just noise at this point. We need to. Okay, in all seriousness, we need to state a rule like don't talk over each other.
Alright, we need to get like
All right,
tasers.
all right, Brooks, go ahead.
We
Okay.
need a speaky stick.
Yeah. So
Anyway, so
mine
like I was saying,
Brooks, continue.
mine is at Squeezy.
Zach is trying to talk, Brooks.
Zach's is at Brave Snuggles. Yours is at Barrett Films.
Yeah.
Yours is at Lambwall. And
You
to
probably have the best
follow the podcast itself, it's at 100 Years Pod. If you want to send us an email, if you're Chaos Wizard and want to reveal your identity, just email us, Brooks and Zach 100 Years at gmail.com.
Yeah, with your social security number.
Yeah.
That is very
maybe my
important.
hair will grow back.
All of this stuff should be in the description of every episode. The episodes go up on YouTube on the following Monday, the day after they're uploaded on SoundCloud. And you can subscribe to us there if you want to see more content, like the episodes and highlights that come out every other
Why'd you
Thursday.
point to me when you said "and highlights"?
Because I was about to say "and Mr. Hooky Hook."
Hell
stuff,
yeah!
Stuff like that. We're gonna have more like skits like that coming out, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, I think that's it for the plug. So do you want to just do the same sign off you always do?
Same
Zach?
sign off as I always do. Of course,
It's
Brooks.
the same one that never changes.
Never changes at all.
I don't know if there's any differences.
You're laying in the middle of the ocean on a raft. You can feel the sun beating down on your bare stomach. You can just feel it. You can feel the gulls cawing at you. They're waiting for you to die. They'll peck out your eyes, but you do not fade. You do not lose that consciousness. You wait. Outwait the gulls. You outwait the sea. It's all dried up, and all that's left is a mound of salt. And as you dig through the salt with your bare hands, you hear Brooks and Zach 100 years.
Twist ending. Jill Stein wins.
I'm Chaos Wizard.
See ya. Just say.
Are you?
Real quick.
Okay, please. I want to know.